Veteran hikers die of hypothermia in Taiwan mountains. Taiwan tightens rules on regaining citizenship. Influencers fined for sky lanterns on Shifen tracks. Melania Trump threatens to sue Hunter Biden for $1 billion. Air Canada begins canceling flights ahead of potential strike. AI designs antibiotics for gonorrhea and MRSA superbugs. 3-day robot Olympics comes to a close in Beijing. Meteorite that hit home is older than Earth.
Hello, I'm CJ. Thank you for joining us on FUNDAY News. It is Monday, August 18th, Serendipity Day, and here are your top stories. In local news, a tragic hiking accident shocked Taiwan's mountaineering community. A 70-year-old man and a 63-year-old woman, both veteran climbers, died of suspected hypothermia while climbing Southern Section 3. The man's 8-year-old grandson, an experienced hiker with about 60 peaks, called 112 for help. Despite rescue efforts, both adults were pronounced dead at the hospital. Taiwan's Interior Ministry proposed stricter rules for regaining citizenship. Those who lost status via Chinese passports or registration must meet one of three conditions: contribute to national security, benefit Taiwan, or qualify on humanitarian grounds. The Mainland Affairs Council stressed citizenship is precious and requires clear justification. Influencers Cai Tai and Cai Shunshun apologized after being fined for releasing sky lanterns on Shifen Old Street tracks. Tourism and railway authorities noted safety and legal concerns, while New Taipei City reminded lanterns are allowed only in designated areas, with fines up to $3,000 for violations. And in global news, First Lady Melania Trump has threatened to sue Hunter Biden for more than $1 billion after he claimed she was introduced to her husband by sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Lawyers acting on behalf of the First Lady described the claim as false, disparaging, defamatory, and inflammatory. The son of former U.S. President Joe Biden made the comments during the interview earlier this month, in which he strongly criticized the former president's ties to Epstein.
Donald Trump was a friend of Epstein but has said the pair fell out in the early 2000s because the financier had poached employees who worked at the spa in Trump's Florida golf club. A letter from the First Lady's lawyers, addressed to an attorney for Hunter Biden, demands that he retract the claim and apologize, or face legal action for over $1 billion in damages. It says the First Lady has suffered overwhelming financial and reputational harm because of the claim he repeated. The letter also accuses the youngest Biden son of having a vast history of trading on the names of others, and of repeating the claim to draw attention to yourself. Hunter Biden claimed unreleased documents relating to Epstein would implicate President Trump.
Air Canada began suspending flights on Thursday after the union representing its flight attendants issued a 72-hour strike notice. Passengers without confirmed flights were warned not to go to the airport, as suspensions will continue throughout that period. The Canadian Union of Public Employees, CUPE, representing 10,000 Air Canada attendants, issued the strike notice after an impasse in contract talks. The union said it has bargained in good faith, but the company has refused to address core issues such as wages and unpaid work.
The airline was extremely disappointed by the decision to strike, which could affect 130,000 customers a day. Protesters forced the conference to end abruptly after they entered the room holding signs reading, "Unpaid work won't fly," and "Unfair Canada." Canadian Jobs Minister Patty Hajdu urged Air Canada and the union to return to the bargaining table to avoid a strike. Air Canada had asked her to refer the dispute to binding arbitration. The airline, which operates in 64 countries with a fleet of 259 aircraft, said the unplanned shutdown is a major risk to the company and its employees. The flight disruption could affect 130,000 daily customers, including 25,000 Canadians, during the peak summer travel period.
Artificial intelligence has invented 2 new potential antibiotics that could cure drug-resistant gonorrhea and MRSA. The drugs were designed atom by atom by the AI and killed the superbugs in laboratory and animal tests. The 2 compounds still need years of refinement and clinical trials before they can be prescribed. But the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, team behind them, says AI could start a second golden age in antibiotic discovery.
Antibiotics kill bacteria, but infections that resist treatment are now causing more than 1 million deaths a year. Overuse of antibiotics has helped bacteria evolve to dodge the drug's effects, and there has been a shortage of new antibiotics for decades. Researchers have previously used AI to trawl through thousands of known chemicals in an attempt to identify ones with the potential to become new antibiotics. Now, the MIT team has gone one step further by using generative AI to design antibiotics for the sexually transmitted infection gonorrhea and for potentially deadly MRSA. Their study interrogated 36 million compounds, including those that either do not exist or have not yet been discovered.
The World Humanoid Robot Games concluded after 3 days of sporting events featuring humanoid robots. The robots competed in sports such as football, track and field, and table tennis, as well as in events that required them to tackle robot-specific challenges, from sorting medicines and handling materials to providing cleaning services. China is investing billions of dollars in humanoids and robotics as the country grapples with an aging population and intensifying competition with the US over advanced technologies.
The sporting events featured humanoid robots from 280 teams across 16 countries. This clash of metal, chips, and algorithms provided both a public showcase and a technical exchange platform for the emerging field of embodied intelligence represented by humanoid robots. Young talents from various countries have been pouring into humanoid robotics development. Organizers said the games offered valuable data collection opportunities for developing robots for practical applications such as factory work. The event served as both a platform and a showcase, highlighting China's advantages in the humanoid robotics sector, from the industrial chain and robot hardware to its large user base.
Scientists said a meteorite that crashed into a home in the US is older than planet Earth. The object flew through the skies in broad daylight before exploding across the state of Georgia on 26 June. Researchers at the University of Georgia examined a fragment of the rock that pierced the roof of a home in the city of McDonald. They found that, based on the type of meteorite, it is expected to have formed 4.56 billion years ago, making it roughly 20 million years older than Earth.
Residents in Georgia and nearby states reported hundreds of sightings and a loud booming noise when the fireball tore through the skies. The rock quickly diminished in size and speed but still traveled at least 1 kilometer per second, going through a man's roof in Henry County. Multiple fragments that struck the building were handed over to scientists. Using optical and electron microscopy, Harris and his team determined the rock was a chondrite, the most abundant type of stony meteorite, which meant it was approximately 4.56 billion years old. The home's resident said he is still finding pieces of space dust around his home from the hit. The object has been named the McDonough meteorite.
The answer for last Friday was C, parameter. The guards patrolled the perimeter of the military base. Did you answer correctly? Now let's delve into today's news. Meteorites that hit home is older than Earth. Pierce, 穿透, 刺入. The sound of the alarm pierced the night. In broad daylight, 光天化日之下, the thief stole the car in broad daylight. Diminish, 减少, 降低. The medicine helped diminish her pain. Next, we have a multiple choice question for everyone to practice. Which answer would you choose? You can write your answer in the comment section. The correct answer will be announced tomorrow. The word serendipity was coined in the mid-1700s by a man named Horace Walpole. In a letter to a friend, he explained how he had created the term from a Persian fairy tale known in English as the Three Princes of Serendip. Serendipity refers to a happy accident or a pleasant surprise. Thus, this day encourages people to look for and notice those unexpected good things that are always out there. if only people have the eyes to see them. And that's all for today's FUNDAY News. Be sure to tune into FUNDAY News from Monday to Friday and click the link below to join FUNDAY for free. I'm CJ, your host. I will see you next time.